Okay, the fact that I've been awake for like an hour, but I still look like this is sending me, but like, okay, whatever. Getting sidetracked here. Our little intermission, because I was looking very disheveled. Sitting with that though, for that second, let's run it back. We had, oh, did I already put them away? Oh no, I didn't. I moved them up. I told y'all I'm disheveled right now. Okay, starting out, we have loyalty and overcoming obstacles. We had happiness at the bottom of the deck. We had boundaries peek out, but I feel like that's more of a imagined thing, like an imagined like fear, worry, anxiety. Also, we start off with the Nine of Swords, the Sun, the full reverse though. The Eight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, and then we had that Magician right behind it, and we had randomly cut to, I don't even know what I did with this, but we randomly cut to the, well, I'm sorry, it's the Hierophant, the Hangman. We randomly cut to the Hangman, and then I saw the Knight of Pentacles, like right under it, but you said me just move it. Anyway, what I'm actually more so getting from this is that it's like a lack of trust within yourself. And like moving forward, you know, you're like, it's like a lack of trust within yourself because you're not trusting your discernment. You're not trusting like that, you know, who and who isn't in your corner, that has your best interest. And it's almost like you can't trust that this is good, that this is actually a new beginning, that you do actually have everything within you to like, to make waves, to whatever your creative vision is, to go out and actually do it and affect the world like you think. It's like you don't, yeah. It's like worrying if you are who you say you are, essentially. Kind of like questioning that. There's like all this anxiety and whatnot. And I'm also getting anxiety about stepping out into the spotlight. So at first I was thinking that this was like a person. I'm more so thinking that I picked up on the energy of a person because it's a worry of who you can trust, who you do and don't have to put a mask up to be around, like who it is that's watching you, what people think of you, all that sort of stuff, you know. So there's so much uncertainty about whatever it is in the way that you're trying to be seen. And so maybe it's not that you're actually being out in the spotlight, putting yourself out in the world or some way, but it's just the way that you're seen and perceived. So in that way, it can relate to a person. And there's just this uncertainty coming from you about your path and how all of this is going to go. And you're trapped in the mind about it. Like you're really, really trapped here. And your ability to do this. And with the Knight of Pentacles speaking out, my stomach just grumbled with the Knight of Pentacles that was speaking out. It's like you need to remember who you are. You need to remember why you were doing this. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're going after, what is your why? What's like, how is this linking back to your happiness, your long-term happiness, your long-term satisfaction, sustainability, all of that. Literally, Page of Swords to the bottom of the deck here. And I myself have been very, and to the Four of Cups, you're so worried about like your previous emotional landscape, like the things that have happened, that you don't see this cup that's being offered to you. You don't see this new beginning and this sun that's also being offered to you. But I myself have been in a state of having to remind myself to continue to have a beginner mind, and that it's okay to have a beginner mind. It's okay to be new in an approach, in a field, in an embodiment, whatever it is, right? It's okay to be a beginner at that and to not necessarily know what's going to happen. And going back to like discernment, because I feel like that's a huge thing here. You need to trust that whatever it is that's like coming towards you is meant for you and meant for you alone, that no one can take it. And that's another thing. It's like if you're constantly worried about, you're constantly looking around, Nine of Swords here, worried about who's gonna take your whatnot, like that's very lack mentality, and that's just a little too focused on other people, on other things, on scenarios that are outside of you. It's like people were constantly worried about, oh, you know, X, Y, and Z is like destiny swapping me, like blah 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 blah. No one can take your destiny. No one can take your destiny. No one can take you. No one can sit here and say that, you know, you aren't who you say you are or whatever. I don't know. It's just like you need to be loyal to your own vision. That's also what I'm getting with loyalty. This is for like various processes are for different people, because it can apply to a bunch of different things, as you're right. No one can, no, you are you, one of one. I'm one of one. I'm number one. I'm the only one. Also, King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is what? That's big dog. That's big dog. That's and King of Swords. Okay. Did you see that? I said King of Swords because it was here, and it felt a King of Cups too. Very masculine energy. This is you coming into your own masculine energy, into how you step out into the world. You ain't got to be bothered with the masses, with the past. You trust that you have the discernment and the judgment and the mental clarity and foresight to surround yourself with people who are loyal to you. Trust that you're going to be loyal to you. Trust that the universe is going to be loyal to you, right? That you work this hard. Trust that, like, again, going back to the King of Pentacles, he's what? He's self-assured. He's confident. He is secure. He is secure. That is a big thing about the King of Pentacles. It's not just like, oh, the King of Pentacles is like very financially well off. Yes, but part of why the King of Pentacles is able to be so financially well off is because like that energy is an energy of trust, and just for the sake of ease, I will just use he trusts himself. He's sure of himself. He knows his worth, right? He's secure within himself and his identity. And in that, he knows that he can go out and, like, because the King of Pentacles is the top dog of all the other kings, right? Above him only is the Emperor and the Hierophant. You've got the King of Wands, that will, that charisma, that magnetism to direct your will out into the world, and know that know that you have plans, and know that you can make your vision into reality. Then you have the King of Cups, very emotionally in tune, very emotionally stable, very emotionally secure, able to handle and balance the emotions of others, right? So you're able to understand your own emotional landscape and not let it kind of infect others, and handle their emotional, landscape as well. You have the King of Swords, right? Clarity of mind, foresight, right? Very analytical, very logistical, right? Think the logician can see things for what they are, can find their way out of things, knows how to really and a lot is just landscape, emotional landscape, mental landscape, spiritual landscape, earthly, physical landscape. Like, they all know how to traverse their different landscapes. And so you build upon each one with the kings. Then once you get to the King of Pentacles, he has all the stuff of the other three kings. 9 times out of 10, right? Unless it's in reverse or something. So you've got all that. And so it's just time for you to, and look, you can be a woman, you can be a man, you can be feminine energy, you can be masculine energy, and this is specifically talking to your masculine energy. So we have both, right? We have both. So this is about, no matter how you identify, what side of the spectrum you sit on, this is about your masculine energy, and this is about you taking charge. This is about you stepping out into the light. This is embodied energy. This is trusting your container, trusting your vessel, right? And by container, we mean your ability to harness and hold the raw power that is you, right? That magician energy to go out and affect things, whatever it is. right? And it's not lost on me that the 3 ones that came out were speaking to the universe, earthly matters, right? King of Pentacles, landscape, your ability to do things, tying it back to the Eight of Swords, and also the King of Cups. Four of Cups also came out. And loyalty, wondering, who is thinking what about you at any given point, how you're going to be received, perceived, all of that. Judgment here. It's just, I don't know, it's just like, it's time. Oh, the Emperor. It's time to it's time to get things in order, and it's time to like build your empire, whatever that looks like for you, whatever is divinely guided and meant for you. It's time to do that. It's time to act on it. Stop making excuses. You're not trapped. This isn't as hard as you think it's going to be. Is it going to take dedicated work and effort, right? Yes, that's the Knight of Pentacles. You're slowly trucking along, right? But that's the action. That's slow and steady. That's how you're gonna be doing this. You're not stuck. You're not stagnant. 3 Kings came out. That's it. That's all. I love you so much. Have a wonderful night. Bye.